You know, I always forget that that particular intro screen, it doesn't actually reach 0. It cuts off at like 3 seconds and just restarts. It's been broken for about a year. I've just never fixed it. I forget every time. I don't even think I have the original recording that I made that with, so I don't actually know if I can even remake it. I'd have to record a new one, which I don't really want to do because I like that one. Now today I want to work on that game capture not working. Oh, good, yeah, brilliant. So that's just lovely. Love when that happens. Yeah. So we're gonna unfull screen. Okay. Then back to full screen. Now when I tab out, it still doesn't work. Oh goody. I really like that it black screens. Right, give me a second. I can't edit the thing from this screen. God damn it. Okay. Professional streamer, by the way. Capture any full screen application. Yes, please. Okay. Right. This is literally a full screen thing. Right. So why do you not do that? Very cool. Love that. Thank you, Minecraft. No. Okay. This is... I've just turned on a macro. Uh-oh. Which one have I just turned on? I will get there in a minute. Right. So, why do you not stay tabbed in when I tab out? Okay. Back. I just want it to do the thing. I did... maybe if I reload the game, but that's going to take, like, forever. Screw it. I want this to work. I'm determined. I'm determined to make this work. Alright, I don't care if this is like half a stream. I want my full screen to stay full screen. Oh, I hope that picked up on mic. That was good. That was a good like noise. Okay. When did I get a count? Like literally during the stream intro. I literally walked out of my room into the kitchen and you did not see me. Yippee! Cadmus is broken. Oh, Cadmus. You break every time. After a while and the game is broken. Oh, that's a ski stream for you. 95% farting around, running in circles, complaining you don't know what you want to do. 5% actually doing something. Stream for 4 hours, spend about 10 minutes building. It's normally how it goes. Spend half the time just fucking about, mostly. However, what I was going to say before everything started breaking, we have a workshop to build, an exterior. Now, I want to use some clips from this stream in the YouTube video. Now that means I need to run OBS and Streamlabs at the same time, whilst running modded Minecraft and streaming. If the stream suddenly goes black and turns off, just know it's because my computer has in fact exploded and I have been killed by a fire explosion of my PC turning into a nuclear bomb. So there's that fair content warning out there. Oh, and now I've reloaded it, it stays tabbed in when I tab out. Oh, magnificent. That's all I wanted. Was that so much to ask? If I'd have known, I would have restarted it before I started streaming. But anyway. Now I've logged in. Let me get the old Page up. Now, I'm going to wait till this is loaded before I hit record. I should also have a notepad so I can make note of timestamps, but he needs it. Whatever. Fine. Record. Oh, frame rate. How are we looking? Not good. As long as it stays above 60, that's fine for the recording, right? I mean, y'all can't tell if it's above when it's above 60. Sure. I'll live with this horrible lag. Why not? Alright, so workshop. This is what I've done so far. This is what I've done for the video. So, done the same setup as over there for this. This needs a bit of work. I'm going to turn my render distance down because this is actually horrendous. Same setup. Steam engine, water, shenanigans, blah blah blah. I forgot to add some. That drink has immediately given me hiccups, fuck's sake. I wanted to add some spouts to this, like a lava and a water spout, which actually I might be able to get away with it if I say not what I was expecting to be doing today, but sure, maybe 2 of each. Sure. Behold a nerd real. Yeah, and then we can connect to there, then that kind of messes with that. Blech. I mean, I guess that could work. I do then have to kind of run a pipe over this, which I kind of don't want to do. Because the plan is we need to get a pipe, basically, out of here. Because I want to have this come through. Oh goody, I've got 8 barrels. You know how many... Does it track how many times I've crafted stuff? Yes. Where are barrels? Where are they? 503 of them. I endlessly crack barrels in this world. It's unreal. Also, a YouTube stream means I can't swear. I mean, I can, but it's not recommended. Pretty low. I'm sure that number will go up. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Oh, you arse. Yeah, I need to find a way to pull these pipes through here. And I don't know the solution to that problem. I mean, maybe through there? Do I have no more pipe? I do not have any more pipe. Like that, and then we bring this one through here. Because then if it was equal to that one, it would come out there, which that looks kind of mid. Yeah, that'll be fine. Sure. I've already got a cog set up under here. I know it's kind of counterintuitive to go back underground and then back up again. But it will look good for this pump. Ah, yes, I figured that would happen, actually. I forgot. Let me up. Let me up. No. Ah. Let's get some copper casing, because we'll do a bit of this action. But then we get to keep the nice kind of clean look we've got going on over here. Yeah, we'll do a bit of that. These need to be glass pipes, really, because they stop it from connecting to this. That's just turned my whole steam engine off. That's not ideal, honestly. That'll do. I do need to hook these up before I connect the power back, though, because otherwise that's lava in my base, which I would rather not have. Sure. Yeah, that kind of works with all of this, doesn't it? Alright. I guess I'll have to move these lights. We'll do like that, I guess. Nope. There. Plus, it'll look cool to have some pipes going through this place. A bit of that. And then we'll put this back in the corner, like so. Making my build look clean? Yeah, imagine. Put some brackets on, and then I guess we could make one or two of these glass just to kind of show the liquid going through it. I've died an embarrassing amount of times in this world to going AFK. Because I keep forgetting that when I open to LAN to record with Skeechcam, that I actually want that back. The game doesn't spawn when I tab out. The game doesn't spawn, no. The game doesn't pause when I tab out. I can speak, yes. We need to get underneath the hellhole. Ah, yes, this place. Yeah, I keep forgetting to put myself in a hole when I tab out. So I've died like so many times to zombies. Where are they? Zombie. Only twice. Okay. Skeleton 3 times. I've literally died like 5 times to going AFK. It's a real problem. Oh, actually, seeing that reminds me, I need to claim more chunks. That'll do. This probably doesn't need to be chunk loaded, but I might as well. Let's add 4 more on this. There's that. Coming through. There is blocks there. That's probably why that's broken. Very good. That would make sense. Was wondering why that wasn't pumping any water. Fella, just let's not do that. Why? Hello? No agua? Huh? Oh, I see what I did. Whoops. The answer is, I'm stupid. I need to put that back. Fella! My sensitivity feels so out of whack. What is going on here? Let's just turn that down like a scooch. That's better. Alright, wait, man, I need to get used to sleeping again because these zombies are beginning to irritate me. Right, so that's coming through there, that's coming through there, they're both full, and that looks really cool. Very good. Yes. Did I put those 2 catwalks back? No, I did not. Wait, yes I did. Okay, that's that sorted. Right, so yes, building an exterior to this. I haven't got a clue what I want to do with it. I kind of know the vibe, but that's about it. We've added those, that's what I wanted to do, and yeah. As you can tell, I've put a lot of thought to this. I think the side sections are definitely going to kind of be the mud, jungly sort of look that we've got going on here. So let's grab our chipped benches, because I'll probably be making use of these. I think it was... which one's it? It's the... there. So like this section definitely will be the mud section. And I definitely want like a bit of an angled roof on this. I'm going to work out like detailing later. I just want to get the walls in for now. I need... and we can probably get away with that. Do we want any like support beams on the outside? Nah. So what's this? Two. I could probably get away with like that as a slope. Bit dark oak trim. Did I use copycats for that? No. I made that roof when I was very poor in zinc, so it was meant to have like a lot more texture to it, but I've just kind of never got around to it, and it's probably going to stay like that for the foreseeable future. So like we'll do like this, maybe. It's not really as steep as I wanted it to be. I was kind of hoping for a bit more of an incline than that. One thing I would also like to do in this world at some point is actually like netherite my gear. That would be good. See, that's kind of more along the incline that I want to do. But that's about as low as we can make it because of this. So, sure. That can stay. And then... it will probably be mangrove as well, which means I should probably at some point get around to automating mangrove wood. However, that scares me, and I don't want to. So in true Skeech fashion, I am in fact procrastinating it. How's that look? Mid. Unless we just make it flat and then do like an arch on this side. Ooh, actually, brain. Yes, brain is engaging. Thoughts are happening. They don't happen very often. Right, make this flat. About that height. Sure, we'll go with that. Extend this wall out. Halfway will do. But are they good thoughts? We'll see. That depends how this build shakes out, I suppose. We have like a bit of this, a bit of that. Curve this around here. Right. That's a horrible gap to try and build through. That's... The thoughts may not be as good as originally intended. We'll do the same kind of roof we did over here, right? Wait, where's the middle? That's the middle. Alright, so we'll come out here. into the middle. Bit dark oak wood. Right. I'm trying to remember how I used to do my roofs. It was, so you do slabs on this, and then it's, no. Immediately turns around. Yeah, literally. Ah, no, it's like that. It's like that. Yes, there we go. It's like a little doodad on the edge of the roof there. Bit of dark oak trapdoors. Good. Yes. That's not good. Not there. Because then this is going to have to come out this way like this. Perhaps. No. This will be slightly higher than the other bit. So that will end there. Because this roof will probably start about here. Just above it. Like so. Yes. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Ooh, that's awkward. 5. Then we'll do maybe, because I kind of wanted to do like a little raised area, like a little mini area like this. Perhaps acceptable. It's just really awkward, like, because this ends 2 blocks and this ends 3 blocks. Would it look more acceptable if this was, like, pushed back? We'll do, like, this. Bit of that. Sure, that looks promising. Have I now just created the same thing on the other side instead? Probably. I have. Okay, it needs to be a 2-block middle. Good to know. Why do you just not place the way I want you to place? You know what? I just don't want to deal with whatever this hellscape I've created is. So this bit's just going to be flat. Because yeah. I just don't want to deal with the logistics of making that look not shite. Really. The easy answer is I could just extend the building out by a block and do that, but nah, I don't want to. Not that we're going to be able to see much behind them, but some windows could go here. Or just some kind of like detail. What did I do on this? It's kind of like strip jungle. I think I did some other detail on this side, didn't I? Yeah, like this stuff with the spruce did look quite nice. Which I kind of can't do actually with how I've done this roof. F. Ba-ba-ba. Does that look awful? Yes, it does. Oh boy. It looks horrible. Alright, so that's going to be like that. Now that looks terrible. Very good. How did I do this? Like, to make it look not crap. Did I use slabs or stairs on the first bit? That's what I did. Oh, I see. I see what I did. Right, I understand. Okay. Right, so I'll have a 3-block wide window there. That's actually the one that controls that. Okay, so I need to leave that there. Do I have any more of them windows? Yes, I do. You know what? I bet, because I'm recording and streaming at the same time, my audio in the recording is going to be crackly as fuck. I can't say that on YouTube. God damn it. Well, that was my probably not last swear of the stream. It will happen again. I know myself. I've made this really awkward shape, to be fair. It's over 30 seconds in, that's true. I'd like it to be known that it's been 30 minutes and all I've achieved is this window. Classic Skeed stream. I hope nothing changes. I'm going to get demonetized. Well, I probably will anyway, because despite Spotify's claims that this is in fact a copyright-free playlist, I'm sure that they will find a way to demonetize me. Because that's what happens every single time. It's like, wow, here's a new copyright-free playlist recommended by creators. And it's like, oh, great, sick, I'll use that. 2 hours after the stream, your video has been demonetized for copyright infringement. It's like, oh, goody, thank you. That really, really copyright-free then. And you just go down the list and there's like 20 songs that have been picked up. It's like, oh, good. Thank you. I'm not going to do the planters yet. That's good enough for now. I took that scaffolding away and I still need it. I'm going to take that away because that's just aggravating me at the moment. And we need to fix this abomination. Because that bit of roof right there is diabolical. And quite honestly, I don't want the world to know the crimes that I've committed on this day. What if we just... I don't know how to do this actually, because I kind of need that to be double thick for my roof to work. But it's also going to look when it is. So if we did like that, maybe? Is that going to look fine? I guess then I could just replace the outer bit with stairs here. Like, I could just make them stairs. And actually, you know what? Because this is now 5 wide, I can actually do my little crest here. Which I don't think I'm going to do it the same way as over there. I think I might do like a bit of a softer curve. Maybe that. Yeah, that looks much better. Oh, okay. And I've fallen in the mechanism. Oh, goody. How do I get out? Let me out. I couldn't have put this scaffold in a worse place, I can't lie. That was some real good placement by me. Right. I guess because we're doing this, I'll... Yeah. Words. Maybe? That'll work. Yeah, screw it, that'll do. That's good enough. I am not a man of building curves. It's not in my skill set for this game. And what is that? Is that an upside down stair there? Well, of course it is. Why would it be anything easy to place? That would be stupid. I hate this game sometimes. Why? No, it's okay. Don't place the way I want you to place at all. That's totally fine. Beep, bop, beep. Let's finish off this wall. We'll definitely have a window here. Beep, bop, beep. Bit of that there. Cool. That'll do. And then I gotta figure out how the hell I'm meant to do this now. Because I put blocks on the back of here, which is going to make this very difficult. No, actually, it's fine. We don't need a block there. I guess I can put a block there. It's fine. Makes it easier to build. And what is it? So it's there. I do not have enough trapdoors for this. There, there. That. Slab. No, I need another trapdoor. F. I did not intend to shift click on that. God damn it. Oh well. Who cares? And then we'll have this run through the middle. Perhaps... I don't really know how I'm going to do the middle of this, actually. Let's leave that for now, and we'll grab up some mangrove wood. You know, I sometimes wonder if people, you know, they find my channel through my videos and all. They watch my shit and they're like, ah, this guy's cool, I'll subscribe to him. And then they come along to a stream and they realize that the way I speak in, like, my videos, I'm quite careful with, like, you know, how I speak, and I feel like I speak decently okay. Like, relatively proper, and then you get to the streams and I'm just like, ah yes, mangrove wood, and just a strange selection of, yeah, my thoughts are more coherent in the videos, and then you come to the stream and it's just like 2 hours of nonsensical babbling. And quite honestly, I'm quite pleased with that standard that I've set for myself. I want people to come into these streams and be like, what the fuck? How is this the same man? Like, people don't come to the streams to watch me actually make progress. No. You come to the stream just to see the decline of my mental state in real time. The videos are me speaking like a proper stereotypical British man, and then, yeah, the the streams are me talking like an actual British man. That is annoyingly accurate. That upsets me a little bit how accurate that is. Because you're not wrong. But it's okay because, like, you know, you come to these streams and sometimes I'll say something remotely funny that'll get a laugh out of somebody, and that makes it worth it. Which way does Mangrove go? That way. Oh, and I need copycat slabs and all, and it's so much. Does this roof look acceptable to y'all? Like, I am just purely just throwing shit at the wall here and hoping it looks okay. I have been saying so many bad words that I should not be saying on the YouTube. But you know what? I also don't care. Because, once again, I think it's just part of my nonsensical babbling. Is sometimes I'll just, like, go off on one. Also, you damn right, I made wood for that singular, like, quarter block that was showing the end of a log texture. I ain't about that. Maybe a crumb of netherrack, perhaps, in this? Mm-hmm. Oh, but then it's going to look weird on the map, isn't it? I want to see my base on the map without all this crap in the way. Maybe that's why I didn't chunk load it. I'll load all this. This is world spawn anyway. Why am I chunk loading this? I literally don't need to. I am an buffoon. The Wii's just start meowing at each other. That is true. So I need to explain this now. I feel like I can't move on until I explain this. So there's a cat on TikTok whose name is Cheeto. And he's a very polite little boy. And he yaps quite a lot. And basically, his entire page is just his owners going, meow. And then the cat just goes, meow, back at them. And it's just like 2 minutes at a time, just meow, 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 back and forth between the owner and the cat, and it gives me so much serotonin. It's unreal. Now that looks bad up there. Bad. That's not what I wanted though. I wanted slab. Oh, wait. Extendo grip, my beloved. Yes. Imagine actually utilizing a create mod feature. Incredible. Right. So on this wall, I would like an big window. Yes. Window, big. I do not have enough copycat step for this. Uh-oh. Window. We want some zinc and a stone cut. Where are they? Yes, that is good. Give me that block. There we go. And then we'll have... And then maybe at the bottom, some looms. Because I like these a lot as a decoration block. They face them that way, so they're all going the same way. Can I put looms in these, actually? There's a point. Oh my god, I can. Put them sideways so the texture doesn't come out the back there. Yeah, that looks cool. And then we'll get the sprucey bits. Trapdoor. And then I'll probably want a planter on here as well, so I'll leave that bottom one. And then we'll have a little doodad here. Yeah, and that's fine. I kind of want something on this corner, but I don't know what. I feel like it just needs something, but I can't articulate what that thing is. Now this back wall, there is no point me putting a window here because we have blocks behind the fence. So instead, what we'll do is, you know, copycat bites, sure. And we'll grab kind of just a collection of copycat bits. Because I want to make like a little... I've done this before, where you make like a plant that's kind of climbing up the walls. And it looks very good. Hello, birch leaves. You shall be the candidate. Because, as we all know, birch log, 1 out of 10. Birch leaves, 11 out of 10. Very good. Do I have a botany bench? No, but I can make one. Very nice. Because we can put these in here. Get some nice leaf colours. Get a couple of them? Sure. That'll do. Anything else? Eh. That's fine. Maybe down here we'll do... Do I have any copycat walls? No. Once I've kind of done one of these, I should be able to do them a bit quicker. I don't need a beam, I want a wall. And we put this in here. Might actually change this out for a bit of mangrove instead. Just for that little difference in texture. Maybe we'll put a bit of jungle in here as well. Just adds like that little slight change in texture at least. Sure, that'll do. Although actually I'll get all these pointing upwards. It's weird seeing mangrove wood go upwards, but yeah. Then it all matches at least. So that's that, and then we'll start throwing in some like some shapes that we can use. And like for these connecty bits we can use some of this. Is there copycat like vertical slabs, or is that just part of these? Oh, it's just part of those. Good. Oh, I kind of want to have it. I don't know if I want to make it stick out at all. Let's see how it looks with all of this. It looks so bad. Oh boy. Okay, needs more. Maybe some paneling and stuff like that over this. You know, those vertical stairs are looking pretty enticing in that spot, can't I? Maybe actually one of them there like that. I think it looks fine, to be fair. It just needs beefing up a bit. Oh, well, didn't mean to break that. Whoops. That looks a lot better already. And then maybe we'll just do like a bit like this. Maybe this will change out to bytes as well and do that. Oh, they consume a block per byte. Oh, I see. Oh, they are expensive to use then. Whoops. Did not know that. Well, okay. Guess I'm going with it. Ah! I mean, this is literally around the back of the build, so you're not going to see it half the time. So I don't know why I'm overthinking this so much, because it's literally just around the back detail that no one is ever going to pay attention to. Yeah, screw it, that'll do. And then I guess if we just put some vines around it, maybe? Do I have vines? No. Okay, never mind. Lol. You know what? We'll just put these on the ground around it, and then... Bam! Now it's part of the landscape. Where's that leaf block gone? I want it. Bam! It was meant to be there, whole time. No, would know otherwise. That'll do. He says still messing with it. Yeah, that'll do. Needs more detailing and stuff, but we'll work that out later. Then what would be really interesting to do, I'm not going to because I'm not clinically insane. Unless this ends up looking really good, then guess that's it for me. But if we did... For God's sake. I'm going to need so many blocks for this. Because I'd need to use bytes for this. Ah, that does look actually quite annoyingly good. That would look annoyingly good. However, I don't want to do that to myself. So, it's staying how it is. I am so glad that we're an hour in and we've done a smidge. Nothing says a scheme stream like absolutely no meaningful progress whatsoever. To be fair, actually, that might look better if I do that. No, that looks horrible, never mind. Oh, that looks terrible. Maybe if we curl that around the end? Yeah, sure. Right, middle section. I need the mud bricks again, because this section off the front is going to be another mud section here. That's what the scoria is marking out. Bit of jungle. Now, I don't want to do the same palette as the other house because I feel like that would be a little bit boring in a way. So we kind of need to make something new. But I don't know what that new thing is going to be. Yeah, that can stay there for now. I don't want to do this bit of roof. Although actually, it's only a tiny bit. I'll do it, whatever. Bub, 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 bub. I can't remember how I did the other part. I think it was just like this. It looks bad, but I also don't want to fix it, so sure. It can stay. So these stone sections, the cobbled deep slate sections, I don't want to do this again. I want to do something different. Maybe like a brick palette. Oh, never seen before in the Create mod. I know. Every man and his dog wants to build with bricks in Create, but it does look pretty good. Then we'll do some terracotta. That gets rid of a lot of that clay that I've just stocked up for no good reason. Just does me a favour, to be fair. Red dye. How does one make red dye? Can I make red dye? I can make 4 of it. Great. Any treat boot? No. None of that, none of that. Oh, I got rose bushes. Oh, okay. Don't remember getting these, but sweet. That's like infinite red dye sorted. Well, there's one problem sorted.
See terminal.
Ah.
Use mouse cursor or tap narrator. Narrator off.
Oh. Narrator jump scare. Let's get back up that bricks. Wob. I'm having a hard time flicking between the backpack and the inventory, I can't lie. It has been a struggle. Having 2 different inventories to manage. Right, brick. Yes. That only makes 2 stacks. Oh, God. Okay. They're so expensive. I forgot how expensive bricks were without the more blocks data pack. Which I should have, right? I swear I did the crafting triggers as well. Crafting changes as well. Oh well. Some red terracotta would go well with this, and some granite, and we'll grab the mason table. Where's that? I swear I had one. Where have I left it this time? Well, I'm just going to make a new one, because I cannot be bothered to go and find it. Right, so these honestly don't have a lot of great options for terracotta, which is a little bit disappointing for chips, I can't lie. Because realistically, like, with bricks, I'd want to use probably the big bricks texture, like one of these. I like the ones without the white in them. Do I want to use rounded or normal bricks? Probably the normal ones. Wherever those are. Am I being blind? Squinting at the screen to see these. It's not them. I swear there was a variant of this that... Oh, they're there. I'm just being dense. Ah yes, borderless bricks, my favourite. So we'll do those. Or there's bricks. I guess we'll do a mix, actually. We'll do some with, some without. And then the granite ones, we'll do them. And a couple of the opposite. And these, I guess, I think those would look best. And rather than doing a gradient like this, I'm going to try do something a little bit different. So, like, we'll build up a wall of just this for now. Kind of try and randomize these up a bit. And they'll probably come up to... Probably a little bit higher than this, actually. Probably to about here. I'm going to need some scaffolding for this. And then, instead of, like, texturing this up, like, with a gradient, what we'll do is we'll, like, punch in segments like this. It's like with these, we'll have, like, that. We'll have one up here, like that. And then the granite we'll put in like that. Maybe quite a big one here. And it's just kind of a different way of texturing it. It's no better or worse, really. It's just a kind of a different way of texturing, I guess. But it looks okay. It'll look better once it's got some details on it. This looks weird, where it connects the two types of wall. I guess here we'll have to... Maybe we'll get like spruce or something. Yeah, sure, that'll do. We'll make that look later on. And then what we can also do with this, because it's bricks, is if we get some like copycat stairs, we can kind of make it look a bit worn down with this. And give it a bit of a more of a 3D texture, I guess. Kind of as and where you want. And like immediately that adds so much more character. It may also be worth at this point, once we've got the design down, taking this into our creative world and then just canoning the rest in, because going around and doing all these stairs and the slab shite as I'm going doesn't sound like the most fun task to me. I'd rather build in creative and just canon over, but we'll see. But yeah, that immediately adds so much. And then windows in this. I don't really know what we've got. They look interesting. Industrial iron window. I should have loads of that. Weird that I don't. Industrial iron windows. We'll give these a try. We'll give... I don't like the iron. I think the iron will be too bright. Try the andesite windows too. We'll give the copper windows a try as well. Why not? We'll go all in on them. I don't like the brass windows. I do know that. The zinc ones, I'm not sold on either, so we'll leave those. The only other one I'd maybe consider, I've seen them before. I don't think they're on there. The glass panes. I do like the chip glass panes. I don't think I've got them in this pack. There was another type of window in another mod that I don't remember what it was, but they look pretty good. But these, we actually need to turn them into window panes first. If we say, because this is, where's my picture's gone? Because this is quite an, I'm imagining like in the lore, this is like an older area of the building, so it is more factory-like. And that's something we have to be careful of then, isn't it? Can't have copycats connecting to Windows. Okay. Noted. They look okay. I like these a lot, actually. What about the copper? Ooh, they're connected texture. I don't like that being a connected texture. I think that would look better if it was tiled. So yeah, they're mid. And they're just a little bit too busy. I'm not 100% on this. Maybe like some kind of bars would actually work. Because Chip does have some nice iron bar textures. I can't lie. What do you make these in? Tinkering table. Do I have one of those? Did I make one of these? Like, at all? Tinkering table? No. I just never made one. Okay. Piston and a TNT. Should have the stuff for that, yeah. Let's give this a try. Oh, wait, no, not use these as windows. But it's like, a lot of older factory buildings have like grating over the windows and stuff, don't they? That would look okay. Maybe something else is... I don't know. The indecision is getting to me. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on. That looks pretty good. That I do like that. What about these ones? Maybe them. The supported ones. Thanks for the tutorials. Chained and barbed iron bars. Sorry, I'm so sorry. That was like 2 comments that I was trying to read at the same time. That was not good for me. Thank you for the tutorials. Help you a lot. Hey, it's no problem, dude. I'm glad they helped you. And also, chained and barbed. Is that variants of this? Yes. Okay. That bamboozled me. I can't lie. I started reading one thing and then my eye drifted to the message above, and it actually threw me so bad. They're pretty nice as well, actually. I like them. I think I definitely iron bars. So you're saying chained and barbed. What are they? Because my only issue with these textures is I think they're a little bit too busy. They look really good, but they're just a little bit too busy. I'm kind of just wanting like just a steel barbed window, you know, a steel bar window kind of look. Let's take a couple of them. That right there. That's exactly what I wanted. Alternatively, do it in the middle. What do we reckon, y'all? Left or right? Nubs in the middle or on the edges? I definitely feel like edges, sure. It just makes more sense that the reinforcement would be at the top and bottom, right? The right side, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now the only downside as well is that we've got that same issue in that I've built this on an even block center because I'm an idiot, which makes this really difficult. But it's not like I can just extend this out. What we could do actually though is add some like shutters to this, so maybe on this one if we do them. Kind of looks like shutters then, right? And then maybe along the bottom, I kind of want something a little bit different here. Let's just go on a quick trip to Google for old brick buildings. Sure. Do they have... Yeah, they kind of got like a white line along the bottom. I know y'all can't see this, but I'm just doing a very quick skim through Google Images. They do kind of have like a trim at the bottom, normally. Which we could achieve with ooh, yes, deep slate. That would be good. That's the wrong table. Mason table. They might work. A little bit too dark, I think, on that. Maybe tough. Good luck with building. Thank you. Thanks for dropping by. You know what it needs? It needs to stick out a bit. That's what it is. I think that's what's bothering me with this. Let's grab a bit of that, bit of that, bit of that, one of them, sure. And then here we'll have it kind of poke out a bit. I guess there it's just going to connect into that, so that's fine. Not that texture though. Try them. Yeah, even then that feels too much. Would maybe a copycat step instead? Like really make it quite thin? I really like the idea of having this little lip on the bottom, but I don't know. I don't think I can get this to work how I want it to work. Never mind. We got that detail in there, so that's really good. And we're kind of figuring things out as we go, so I'm happy with that. One thing I do want to look at, actually, though, I want to go back to my search for old brick buildings, is what kind of roof do they normally have? Normally a flat edge, and then like a metal or slate kind of roof. Maybe we could do like a sheet metal roof kind of thing. I mean, I wanted the lip, actually, of the grey. The top would be the perfect place to do that. So, like, up here, we would be able to do this, and it would probably look really good. Is there any kind of, like, sheet metal block? There is. Ah. There is also, actually, what could look really good here is the loco metal. Like this stuff. Because they have some really nice textures too. Which I believe the crafting recipe is iron blocks in a stone cutter? Yes. Pretty expensive, but I mean, we've got an iron farm now, so lol, it's basically free. And I guess we'll try red, just to... Oh my god, that's so expensive to dye this stuff. Why did I do it one at a time when I could have done 8? What the fuck? Oh well. Because we got this stuff. Let's split this up, actually. Got that stuff, we got the normal, we got the riveted. Oh, that is the normal, okay. Then we've also just got the flat textures. And this will be a very copycat expensive roof if I end up going with this, so... Works really nice as a trim, actually. Maybe not as a roof material. Yeah. I think that is too vibrant, to be fair. We'll figure that out briefly. That's a problem for later, Skeech. Now, this bit... Let's grab our collection of bricks. We'll just expand this over here. Like so. And maybe we'll do a bit of that up there as well. I'm not gonna like texture this up just yet. Cool. That'll do. I almost want to lower this entryway down. This feels really tall. Yeah. I also don't know what I'm going to do for door, because I've kind of put a stairway here, and I don't really know why I did that, can't lie, but we'll see, I guess. Probably want to lower this whole thing down by a good 2 blocks. Because then we can have that be our entry. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna work way better. Cool, and then that means we just need to kind of pull this across here, like a so. This needs to become some spruce wood. Also, MC, how's it going, man? Also, hello to the other person who came into chat a while ago. I didn't ignore you. I read it in my head and then said out loud, hello, but evidently failed to say the hello part out loud. I read it and acknowledged you in my head, and then just didn't actually speak the words, so I apologize. I was very engrossed in the building. That sticks through. That looks bad. I love that. Dark oak. Slab. Slab? Barrel slab. Slab. Bop bop. Slab there. Yes. Can I get away with? No. I cannot get away with slab on the whole thing. Maybe... I don't like the mangrove trapdoors, like, at all. Like, for when you're trying to build a roof, so... There we go. How's my day going? Pretty good. We've actually been... Dare I say it? I actually think this has been quite a productive stream. Which is a sentence I don't think I've ever said before. I actually don't think those words have been uttered on this channel for quite some time. Which is wild. Carpenter's table. What did I do with it? I put it in here. What's a nice door? Dark oak does not have nice doors. Something else. Oak? Sure. How long did it take to get to the productive part? Well, it took us about an hour to do this side section. And that's not even the machine inside. That's just the, like, 3 walls and the exterior. But after we did that, I think it was... I've kind of done this front bit and all the middle stuff pretty quickly after that, actually. Oh, that is a rancid texture. Why do you look like that? No, thank you. Why are all the oak trapdoors actual trash? What is this? Why does this look the way that it looks? Like, why does it have to look like that? Why does it look like it's been deep fried? You know what? We're going to go with jungle instead. Oh, but then it's going to match the walls and that's going to look weird. You know what? Make this dark coat. And then it's acceptable to have a spruce doorway as well. Sure. Bam, bam, bam. That was not the button I wanted to press. I actually need 4 of those. That there. That there. 1 doorway. And then we get some copycat slabbage. And some jungle. Bam bam. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then you know what? We can actually incorporate the brick stuff into this front area. Have Creative 6.0? No, not currently. It is unwise for me to try and update the pack. I'm going to be honest. I probably won't update it for some time. Because I need to wait for all of the add-ons and stuff to update as well. And even then, it's going to be a gamble as to whether it works or not. It's going to be a lot of work to get this updated to the new update. Which, admittedly, I haven't even tried yet. Can you put these in here? No. Nah, they're a tile entity, aren't they? Duh. I have not even loaded the new crate update once since it's come out. Yeah, it looks really good. I've seen a lot of stuff from it. But I just haven't got around to it yet. Maybe some chiseled blocks would look good here. Screw it, yeah, that'll do. Nope, they look horribly out of place. What would look good? Put these out the front. Hell yeah. They're so stupid looking. I love them. I don't know why I built this the way I have. Like, I feel like I need to lower the floor in this section. Just so I can have the door at ground level. Because I feel like I've not done myself any favors here with this. I've made this very difficult to work with. Block of shame. It just takes a lot of practice, to be fair. It's, you know. I still struggle with building sometimes, so I won't worry about it. Note to be ashamed of. That looks bad. Yeah, screw it, that'll do. Actually, you know what? Here, we can do some trapdoors. I don't know how to do this. I am scared. I've weed. That looks horrible. Once again, did not intend to shift click on that. Oh no. Maybe that can go there, sure. Ah yes, a dine, my favourite. Yeah, that'll do. That's enough. That'll do for that. Let's move these windows up by a block. I want them to be quite high. Storage one is that? Tom Simple Storage. I've got the advanced terminal, so I can access it from afar. And then because I put a beacon next to my crafting terminal, like the actual physical one, I can access this from anywhere in the overworld, as long as it's chunk loaded. Very handy. Bars? That's the ones I wanted. What? Ah, yeah, that's going to be a paint place, isn't it? Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I've seen some things that people do, like when they're texturing a build, is they add stuff like rain shadows. So like this will be a really bad example of it, but like under windows and stuff, under windowsills, they'll add like darker shades. So it looks like it's been worn away, which actually that looks quite annoyingly good. Sticking out the top roof. Ah, yes, they are. Thank you for reminding me of that, actually. But like down in the corners here, where you imagine it would get like damp and stuff, we put darker blocks down here to kind of match that. Which I've kind of counterproductive by putting this here, but adding the odd shadow can normally look really good. Bricks. I'm not going to experiment with this build, however. That is an experimentation for later Skeech. Right, so it's that block. How do I deal with that? I don't really know. Because I can do that, but then that looks odd there. I just think that's an unavoidable crime. Unless I build this entirely out of copycat bytes. Just to cover that little corner. Which admittedly is actually kind of worth it. Yeah, right. I don't want to overuse the copycat bytes, like blocks, because they are not good for your performance. But for very niche situations like this, they are admittedly quite good. How much are they sticking out? Oh, it's the top two. Oh, God. Yeah, that'll do. Then we just kind of hope that that's going to look okay from the inside. Ow, that did so much damage. Bah, you can barely tell. You can kind of, if you really look at those two blocks, you can tell the difference, like, because this tile's a lot smaller. You can see the 4 mini spruce compared to that, but at a distance, that's literally fine. So I was looking at chat and I heard the noises of this man coming in. Probably is nicer. Yeah, to be fair. Nope. There is actually, I don't know if I recorded it, but there's a really funny clip. I was recording the time lapse of me building the workshop bits, and there was a skeleton in the tree line at the back, and I couldn't be bothered to run over and kill him because he was hiding under a tree, so he wasn't burning. So instead, I opted for figure out the exact timing at which a skeleton shoots, so that every few seconds I'm just like building, step to the left, step to the right, every few seconds I just took a step in the opposite direction to avoid the skeleton firing, and there was just a collection of like 20 arrows on the wall behind me. I think they're laggier. Probably not in a vacuum, because with Copycat Plus being quite a newer mod and being made by assumedly quite an experienced developer, it's probably more performance friendly than an older mod like Carpentry's. But I think Carpentry will still have the edge that if you're using it en masse, it will probably perform better, because they don't really have a lot of half and half options. Whereas if you're using Copycat Bytes and you've got like 6 different blocks in one block, that's so much like block data that the game needs to infer, which won't help your performance at all. So in a vacuum, probably not, but over time it probably not do you any favors. Also, I wonder, right, if I do this, will the... Oh, sick, scaffolding right here. Oh, I need that. Will the iron bars connect to it because it's the full block side? Oh, yes, they will. Sick. Cool, that means I can do that. And texture the edges. Yippee! Carpentry stuff, sometimes the copycats are better. Yeah, copycats are nice because they allow you to put a lot more blocks in them. Like, the list of what can actually go in them is quite a bit bigger. Obviously, they don't allow some stuff, but like they have limited tile entities. Like here, I've got looms in a copycat stair. Like most mimic block mods won't let you put any kind of tile entity or anything like that in a mimic block, so they've got that on them, I suppose. Plus, putting looms in copycats is literally one of my favourite things to do. They look so good. Huh. So there's a hole there. This is the basement, by the way. Welcome. Looks a little bit like the back rooms, I know. This is the crushing wheel, in case you haven't figured it out. It's not just a random... I didn't dig this way. I will have a staircase down here eventually, but yeah, got a ladder for now. See, see, this is my level of dedication. I've given my basement for wiring. Not only have I put girders and brackets on all my pipes and my shafts, I've even given this place walls and floors decorated to a nice degree. For a place that I'm going to go once in a blue moon. I'm not running over that again. I thought about it. I was like, no. I say that like I didn't just dig out the space and then use the building one to do it in like literally 20 seconds. It was not a difficult process. Just put them in the hotbar, random mode, left to right, fill up the wall, job done. I'm running out of bricks. No. I've run out. No, I don't want to make more. I don't have clay. I've used all my clay. Ooh, that's very... Ooh. That looks bad. Uh-oh. That does look quite bad. Hmm. Hmm. That does look quite poor. Diversifying the bricks. Yeah, I'm gonna do that eventually. It's more just the shape does not look good. You know what could help actually? That's... Oh, I don't have bastard wood either. I'd have just done it all like the fucking bricks and... Rage. Please tell me I have mud. Yes, I do. Do I have wheat? Yes, I do. Okay. Rage retracted. Ah, good. I can replace that. And it shouldn't be too bad there. See, that already helps massively. Because it just breaks up that monotony. Please tell me this is... Of course it's an even center. Why wouldn't it be? Rage reinstated. I want some of these. Oh, of course there's a bloody pillar there as well. How? And I don't know how to deal with this. Uh-oh. See, that's gonna help, but I'd want to put a window there. But I can't. Because it would look bad. We could just try and add, like, some kind of detail piece. I mean, we could try and add some mechanical elements, actually, to be fair. Like... It wouldn't be an awful idea, maybe, to do, like, a little... water wheel kind of thing. Probably made for window. I'll put that at the top at least. Maybe, you know what, actually, we could do like a storage pile. That would look okay. Like a log / barrel pile. When all else fails, add some logs, some oak logs and some campfires, you know. I'm not ashamed to admit that this is like my go-to when I need to fill a random space. Hit them with that. Bit of log, bit of campfire. Looks great. Every time. And then for... how do we light this? Maybe lamp? The little one? These? Oh, I've got no glowstone. Please, please. Oh, thank God. Zinc lamp. So working on server. Unfortunately, I basically have no time, free time to try other stuff. If I'm not working on video stuff, I'm normally because I'm at work or busy, unfortunately. I don't really... Again, I don't know how to light this. Is there... Thoughts are happening. Holy moly. Hold on a moment. I'm having a brain. We do. Get ready for this. Soul torch, right? Very nice low light. Some moss carpets in front. Yeah, I can just actually do it there. Bam. Instant. Nice mood lighting. Easy. And then actually, you know what we could even do? Some extra details here. We'll get some mangrove roots. Copycat board. Bam. Now it's got some twigs in it. Can't do it there. That one's got a torch under it. That works actually annoyingly well. Oh, you know what would actually look way better here would be copycat layers. Because you can build these up, right? So I could have... Oh, that one's slightly higher. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. That pleases me quite a lot, actually. Obviously, all this is going to be brown mushroom blocks. Definitely not. I know that is not in my repertoire of things that I own. But that would look pretty good in this palette, to be fair. It wouldn't look bad. And then the iron bars. Not those ones. Those ones. Do I have an ender pearl? No. I hope you know, every time I am playing this game now, I am fighting the urge to make a really cringe Minecraft movie reference. Because, yes, those vocal stems actually irritate me. But at the same time, when I turn around and say, have I got any ender pearls? My brain immediately just goes, this is an ender pearl. And I hate myself. I crave nothing but the worst for myself after doing that. If you're lucky, I might hit you with a flint and steel later. You have to deal with this, that's true. I just put my bricks away and I needed them. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Need to remove those bottom layers though. Okay. Holy moly, it's been like 2 hours. Oh boy. I might actually need to wrap this shit up soon. Also, actually, that is a point. It's been a whole 2 hours, and I've managed to refrain from rambling about 40k this stream. Normally, that's what derails me, is somebody will mention something, and I'll go, hold up, let me show you this model that I've been painting. And then I go on, like, a several year-long rant about it. And I have actually refrained from doing that this stream. I'm quite proud of myself. Show them all a fiend. Oh, but then I have to show the people my face. And I have to reveal how much of a fucking goblin I am. My camera's not even fucking plugged in, and I've got to get the light out and everything else. Fine. Alright. I'm doing this for y'all. I use Warhammer as weapons. True. I did do that the other day. Right, hang on. Webcam. Where are we? Is it going to turn on? You're plugged in. Hello? Is this because you're technically open in OBS right now? Alright, well I can stop that recording. Ah, it is. Okay. Because I've got a scene in my OBS which is like for my webcam in case I want to do the digital camera. Hopefully now. Deactivate, activate. Ta-da! Hello everybody. Let me go and get the bastard light out. You know what? I'm not even gonna. No. Let's see. I've had to turn the big light on for this, and that's honestly diabolical behavior. Let me make camera big. Oh, I like this. I don't have to show my face. That's just made that bigger. Fuck yeah. Undo. Right. Get the whole thing. Then stretch. I finished painting this chap last night. This is my Mauler Fiend. He is quite cool. I am a big fan. The trim took a very long time. I wanted to perish while doing it. And also, nice custom base with some skulls and stuff. But yes, this has taken me far too long. And I've almost just thrown him. Shrink you back down. You were about there. Womp. But yes, that is my Mauler Fiend. I do have some other stuff which I could show off, but I don't want to get up and get them. I can't lie. I've through a series of poor financial choices, I now own 3,000 points of World Eaters, and about 2 weeks ago I owned about 2,000 points of them. So that was a good. Oh, that's so many things over there. Okay. Also, Icarus, how's it going, man? Camera, get off my desk. Don't need you anymore. Why is there a bacon sandwich on there? That's not what's meant to go on there. That's meant to be a chicken sandwich. The man, the myth, the legend. Chicken sandwich himself. This is where it all began. Going to get a tutorial from you for your world now. Ah, nice. Which one? AK, is it one of the ones that I rushed and everyone complains about? Uninvited guests over there. I see. Yeah, I mean, this looks fine. We're getting somewhere with it. I am probably going to dip, I think. Because my voice hurts. I don't normally stream this long. We've definitely got the start of something, I think. It needs details. And I think definitely this over here needs to come out. Maybe we need to move this entryway for this, like somewhere else, but now we've kind of got the style down. I just need to crack on with getting the materials and stuff and just blast through this, but it's all relatively easy stuff to get. Clay's not too bad. I'm pretty sure there's a lush cave, like, yeah, like right below me over here, so clay's not a problem. Shout out to that one guy who told me to download FreeCam instead of using spectator mode for the video, and now that somebody has told me to download FreeCam, I don't want to do it anymore. Purely out of spite. So shout out to that one guy who doomed this world to forever not have FreeCam. But yes, thank you all for coming by today, everybody. I really appreciate it. I know it's been a while since I streamed on the YT, but I am making good progress on the video. As you can tell, many things have happened, and we're doing pretty good, so we're on track. I don't know when it's coming out. I'm not going to stick to a schedule. It's done when it's done, but maybe a week, 2 weeks at most. We'll see. I don't know. I'll put a community post up. You know how it be. But yes, if you haven't already, join the Discord. That's where I put all my updates and stuff. And yeah. Thanks for watching. I was really trying to drag this out to like another minute and a half so it hits 2 hours. So, you know, if anybody's got some like last minute shenanigans that I can really drag this out, like 1 minute and 15 seconds. I just want the stream to be 2 hours long, I can't lie. If I just stand here in silence for a minute. Good content. It's my deco mod. Which one? I've got many. Create deco. The beams on the wall behind me are supplementaries. Let's have a quick mooch. That's not. Decorative blocks. Great mod. Comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's check out the mod pack. Yeah, that's good stuff, that is. I'm really trying to drag this out. I hope you know this. People are gonna watch this back in post and be like, what the fuck is going on here? But I thought this ended like 5 minutes ago. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.